Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, am I audible to you? Voice is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Namaskar and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To improve the golden moment of opportunity and to catch the good that is in our reach is the great art of life. A very warm good evening, galaxy of intellectuals, invited guests, professors. I, Shweta Kharia, Associate Professor, on behalf of Department of CSC, delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you in valedictory function of Atal-sponsored 5 days faculty development program on next generation databases in virtual mode, which is organized by Department of CSE from June 1st to 5th, 2021. It's a matter of immense pride to be here before all of you this evening. Hope we all have enhanced our knowledge and will surely be implementing in research and academic assignments. It's a matter of pride to have with us our guest of honor, an intellectual with excellent academic record, Dr. M.K. Gupta Sir, Principal BIT Durg. I would like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude for honoring our invitation. I, on behalf of Department of CSE, BIT, welcomes you, sir. I, on behalf of Department of CSE, again welcome our chief guest, Dr. Arun Arora, sir, Director BIT Durg. Due to some reason, sir is unable to join the function, but he conveys his best wishes to participants and speakers. It's on the strength of observation and reflection that one finds a way. So we must dig well and dwell unceasingly. A great observer, coordinator of this FDP, Dr. Partha Roy, Associate Professor. May I request Dr. Roy to please brief the report of 5 days flawless session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to give a brief summary of all the activities in the FDP. So I will quickly wrap up all the activities that have been done. On day one, session one was taken by Dr. Naresh Kumar Nagwani, sir, Associate Professor, NIT Raipur. The topic of his lecture was Introduction to NoSQL Databases. The highlights were key value databases, column databases, graph databases. On day two, session two was taken by Dr. Subhajit Siddhanta, Assistant Professor, IIT Bhilai. The topic taken by him was consistency issues in distributed databases. The highlights were weaker consistency model, SLA awareness in big data applications. On day two, the session three was taken by Dr. Sri Sudeep Bhattacharya, sir, Associate Professor, BIT Durg. The topic taken by him was document databases and introduction to MongoDB. Some of the highlights were MongoDB, document databases, embedded documents, CRUD queries. On day two, session 4 was taken by Mr. Shubham Sahu, Senior Software Engineer, Simply Learned. The topic was writing queries in MongoDB. He explained about introduction to NoSQL data models, querying, read, update, and delete processes. On day two, session 5 was taken by Mr. Shubham Kumar Sahu, Senior Software Engineer, Simply Learned. The topic taken by him was use cases in MongoDB. He highlighted he stressed on IoT, catalog, and real-time analytics and high-speed logging, caching, and high scalability. On day three, the session 6 was taken by Mr. Gyan Prakash, Senior Technical Architect, HCL Systems. The topic was graphic databases and introduction to Neo4j. He gave some practical demonstration related to COVID-19 tracker data set for last 3 days and then create 3 nodes, location, vaccination, and cases. On day 3, session 7 was conducted by Mr. Akash Deep Havladar, data analyst and founder, www.think.shiksha. The topic was writing queries in Neo4j. He represented use cases on graph database like fraud detection, master data management, recommender engine. On day 3, session 8 was conducted again by Sri Akashdeep Havladar sir. He explained use cases in Neo4j. On day 4, session 9 was conducted by Dr. Anbhutan Ramaiya sir, adjunct professor DSU, founder and CEO Digitrans Solutions. His topic was column-oriented databases. He explained about advantages of column-oriented databases and use cases related to column-oriented databases. On day 4, session 10 was conducted by me, Dr. Partharoy, Associate Professor, BIT Durg. I took the session on meditation and stress management. In that particular session, I explained about the subtle system that we have within us and how to get a union, how to achieve the union, that is the yoga of our subtle system with the divine system. We experienced that. On day 4, session 11 was taken by Dr. Anbhutan Ramaiah sir, uh, adjunct professor, DSU, founder, CEO, Digitran Solutions. He explained about configuring edge-based Cassandra and using Dataproc on GCP cloud, writing queries in Hive, Cassandra queries. On day 5, session 12 was taken by Mr. Sudeep Bhattacharya, Associate Professor, BIT Durg. His topic was key value databases and Redis. He explained about need of high-speed caching for load handling in large-scale web applications, commands in Redis for manipulating data structures. On day 5, session 13 was conducted by Mr. Mudit Verma, Senior SDE, Amazon Seattle. He conducted his session from Seattle itself. He is working with the Amazon DB. So he explained about the features of Amazon DB and how to use Amazon DB for managing workloads. On day 5, that is last day, session 14, last session, session 14 was taken by Miss Vaishnavi Shivankar, data scientist, CEO, GAG, Nagpur. The topic taken by her was teaching learning resources for NoSQL databases. She explained about commands of MongoDB and teaching resources in MongoDB. Thank you all for your patient listening. Now I hand over the mic to Shweta Kharia ma'am. Ma'am, please continue.
Thank you, sir. A pessimist complains about the wind, an optimist tries to change it, and a better leader adjusts the sails. The sails for this particular notion were adjusted by a person who is not only a great motivation to all of us, but a visionary and a person who gave us the belief to bring together this event. She is head of the department in charge, Dr. Sunita Soni, Madam. May I request Madam to please address the gathering. Madam, please.
Sure. Thank you, Shweta. Respected guest of this valedictory ceremony, Sri Mohan Gupta sir, Principal BIT Durg, organizer of this FDP, and dear participants, a very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you to this valedictory session of FDP on next generation databases. What we call the beginning is often the end, and to make an end is to make a beginning. The end is where we start from. FDP or conference or seminars are an educational rendezvous emphasizing on intellectual learning and exchange of information among its participants. This is really a matter of great pleasure for the department to conduct this FDP. Department of Computer Science and Engineering organized a one-week FDP on next generation databases. This time has come to draw a curtain to the program as we come to the close of it. Last 5 days, we received deep insight into several issues and innovative ideas towards next generation databases. We are really very thankful for the huge contribution of coordinator Dr. Partharoy sir and co-coordinator Mr. Sudeep Bhattacharya sir. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our principal Dr. Mohan Gupta sir for his interest and support in all the departmental activities. Our deepest gratitude to Dr. Arun Arora sir for his continued support and guidance. Our sincere gratitude to Sri I.P. Mishra sir for being our pillar of support. A big heartfelt thanks to Dr. Girdhari Lal, Assistant Director, Atal Academy AICT, and Dr. Ravindranath Soni sir, Director at Atal Academy AICT, for providing us this opportunity to conduct this FDP. This technical perspective was made possible by many hands, hearts, and minds working together. We would also like to acknowledge all our esteemed speakers who took time out of their busy schedule. Furthermore, let's have a special recognition to all the participants who remained patient throughout the program and encouraged the moral of speaker by their gesture and enthusiasm. Last but not least, I congratulate the entire organizing team for successful conduction of this FDP and also all the participants for successfully completion of this 5-day FDP. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam, for your inspirational words. True leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. Once again, it's my great pleasure to invite a persona with leadership quality talents is Dr. M.K. Gupta ji, Principal BIT Durg, to this valedictory ceremony. And I request Gupta sir to please address the gathering. Sir, please.
Okay, thank you, madam. So it is my pleasure to be here amongst all these participants and faculty members of our institute in this FDP program being conducted by the Department of Computer Science under this Atal Academy. So this was a very good opportunity that was given to us by Atal FDP Director Soni ji and Girdhari Lal ji. This is a very helpful course for all the participants. Our faculty members definitely have been benefited a lot by the various speakers that have presented during last 5 days. The best part what I found in this FDP was the number of speakers were from industry. So this will give a opportunity not only to our faculty member, the participant, but ultimately our students also to be benefited with their experience, industrial experience. If our students in future, if they like, they may try to do internship under the mentorship of these speakers, under the guidance of our faculty members. Hopefully, the speakers will definitely help them in their internship as well. Next, see, this is an emerging area. So what participants should do is, only I don't think that attending a 5-day FDP would be sufficient enough. This is a very good beginner for all of you in this field, next generation databases. But to continue learning, what you can do is you can keep on exploring the websites of certain good institutes wherein you will find various good learning resources. The professors of certain good institutes, they provide their video lectures, they provide their lecture notes, and all of that is available in the over the net, so you can definitely go to that. Next, you can also explore certain online courses. Many online courses are nowadays available. They are available for free as well if you want to simply audit, and for a nominal charge, they charge a nominal amount if you want to get a certificate also. Then what we can do in our institute is we can keep some of these topics that you have studied or as a subject in the various open electives and the professional electives that are being offered to the students. In the CSV2 scheme also, there are so many open electives and professional electives. The scheme that is now being framed at CSV2 level, and the scheme that is being formulated in our institute also. So there will be so many open electives and so many professional electives. So definitely we can keep some of these subjects as open electives or professional electives, wherein students will have an opportunity to take the subjects of their own choice. Such type of courses, they are definitely helpful in selecting the faculty members. All the participants are faculty members. Certainly, this will help you in selecting those who are not done PhD. This type of courses will definitely help you in selecting a suitable topic or your field of interest for your research work, and that will ultimately lead to your PhD. Then what I have a suggestion to our participants is, don't stop uh, reading about the various topics that have been discussed during last 5 days. Keep your learning continuous, and definitely that will again help you in building your own profile, and ultimately it will help the students in your institute. I would finally like to thank the director and the deputy director of Atal FDP for giving us this opportunity. We got total 3 courses during this session. 2 more courses we will be conducting after this. See, the courses under Atal FDP are being allocated only to those institutes which have certain amount of reputation. All of our courses are accredited by NBA. Now, almost it has been 15 years when 5 courses have been accredited by NBA. Accredited courses are there. So ours is a good institute, and definitely our faculty members, they will be upgrading and enriching themselves further by attending and organizing such courses in future as well. So thank you again, all the participants, all the faculty members, all the organizers for organizing such a wonderful course. Keep your good work continuing in future as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your influential message. We are charmed by your sharp fluency. Now, it's my humble request to few participants to share their feedback and views about this program. It's open for few participants can share their views and feedback of this FDP. You're welcome. Anyone?
It would be really nice to listen from all of you. Rosalind ma'am, you're not audible. Yes, Manoj sir.
Ma'am,
No problem.
first of all, a big thank you and congratulations to a whole organizing team, and it was a very wonderful experience. The most beautiful part of this FDP was all the sessions were practical oriented. Means most of the speakers, lots of hands-on for all the participants. So this is really a very good experience. I have attended previously 2-3 more Atal FDP, but I think this is the best one as far as the practical is concerned. So once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Sir, can you please tell your name and the place from which you are?
Yeah, sir, my name is Manoj Agarwal, and I am from Acropolis Institute of Technology and Research, Indore, MP.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else?
Shall I share, ma'am? I am Dr.
Okay, ma'am. Please proceed. Please.
I am Dr. D. Rosalind Silverani, Assistant Professor of Computer Science, Holy Cross College, Trichy. As far as title of this FTP is concerned, it is a need of the era. Nowadays, people are using more of social networking like WhatsApp, FB, Twitter. That is the unstructured data. Being the computer science faculty, we should know how this unstructured data are stored and accessed so that we can teach and show proper direction to our students and scholars. FDP or next generation database is more appropriate and relevant for all the students and faculty members, I suppose. And as far as organizers are concerned, they are coordinators and all the team members work along with him. They have meticulously planned, organized, and executed this FTP. All the messages and the materials were promptly provided. Each session was carried out on time. I appreciate the punctuality you have maintained throughout these 5 days. Congratulations to the coordinator and all the members of the organizing team for the efforts you have taken to make this FTP a grand success. And as far as the resource persons are concerned, excellent resource persons we have with good knowledge and skills on the topics. All the presentations and the hands-on experience sessions are very good. Everyone has put their best efforts to impart the knowledge with so much of enthusiasm and with several illustrations. They have given several links for future references too. Congratulations to the members of the organizing team. Again, for selecting all these nice resource persons. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Nikita.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs with the soul. Every celebration is an experience. External fades away and the internal lingers and echoes in the most depth of our hearts. We are reminded that events like this one are milestone on the journey of life and reminders of God's fidelity all through. As we come to close of our valedictory ceremony, I call Ms. Chaitali Chaudhary Madam, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, to propose vote of thanks. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much.
Madam, please.
Thank you, Nikita, ma'am. On behalf of BIT Durg, I would like to propose a vote of thanks to all the invitees present in this magnificent gathering. Firstly, I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. Arun Arora sir, Director BIT Durg, for his unending support. He was not here due to his busy schedule. I would also like to thank guest of honor Dr. Mohan Gupta sir, Principal BIT Durg, for sparing his precious time for us and his support and encouragement. Thank you so much, sir. I thank our advisor, Dr. M.P. Padmavati ma'am, Professor Computer Science and Engineering Department, BIT Durg, for supporting us and guiding us with her knowledge and experience. She could not join us due to some health issues. I thank Dr. Sunita Soni ma'am, Professor in charge, Head of Computer Science and Engineering Department, BIT Durg, for being there with us always. Thank you, ma'am. I thank all faculty members of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering for taking various responsibilities, because of which this faculty development program has become a grand success. Especially, I would like to thank all the participants for their enthusiasm and participation. The active participation of the participants has made this FDP so successful. With these words, I would like to thank God Almighty for the success of this online faculty development program and hope this online program has added tremendous value to the knowledge base of everyone involved. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We will be declaring the result in a couple of days. There are lots of questions regarding results. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will be ending this session now. Thank you so much.